Jeff, if somebody's injured in an automobile accident and they want the very best personal injury law firm, what would that very best personal injury law firm be able to do for them?
When someone's injured in an accident, we don't want them talking to the insurance companies. We want them coming to us and letting us talk to the insurance companies, at least if they control the flow of information so they don't say something that may seem innocent, but it's going to cause harm to their case. We want to make sure that if there's a statement that has to be given to an insurance company, that we're controlling that, and we can make sure that they're not saying anything that's going to hurt the case,
That they're prepared, that
that
we
they're
have,
prepared.
that they have the advantage of the advice of counsel when they're going into making those statements. What are some of what is another way that we can help them at an early stage of the accident investigation?
We have top flight investigators across the state that have decades of experience, law enforcement experience, where they will go out and investigate these claims. Not every personal injury firm has that. In fact, I would say most personal injury firms do not have that. Those investigators will go out, they'll get statements from witnesses, they'll get pictures of vehicles that are destroyed, skid marks, talk to witnesses, talk to investigating officers, gather all kinds of critical information.
Maybe find videos from neighboring businesses, for example.
Yeah, even doorbell videos or they'll find sometimes. When they go out and do this investigation, it gives us a huge advantage to have all of this evidence gathered before it disappears. The insurance companies have their investigators, so we need to have ours.
Definitely. What's the next way that a first-class injury firm can help someone under these circumstances?
Well, the biggest priority we have is our clients' health, right? We want to help them recover physically, financially, and emotionally. So right away, we want to make sure they're getting the best medical care that they can. We can't tell them how to treat because we're not doctors, but what we can do is get them to the right doctors to help them treat. Orthopedic doctors, neurologists, could be in some instances a chiropractor would be the best thing, physical therapy, all kinds of different specialists, eye specialists, teeth specialists. We see all kinds of injuries, sometimes burn specialists, and we want to make sure that they're recovering and getting the right treatment. Sometimes it's multiple specialists at the same time that we've got to get them into and make sure that they're getting the treatment that they can get as well as possible. In addition, we want to make sure that we can get treatment for some of our clients that don't have health insurance.
Right. Or maybe they have Medicare or Medicaid or something like that. And a lot of those traditional providers, usually the best providers in town, don't see people like that. But over time, we have developed relationships and built a network of the very best providers who can then provide this treatment for our clients when they otherwise wouldn't, and then give us the records and opinions that we need to maximize the value in their case.
We are able to, because of the relationships we developed, get people treatment that they could not get at other law firms.
Sure.
They just simply couldn't, or they couldn't get it on their own if they weren't in an accident and working with our firm. So getting them to the right treatment, getting them treatment when they otherwise wouldn't be able to is a key for us. The other thing I think about is, trying to maximize the value of these claims. We want to make sure they're going to all their treatments, but we also want to use experts. Sometimes people are going to have future medical care. We don't have a bill for that, right? But we have specialists who can come in and analyze what is that future care going to cost. What have they lost economically? What have they lost wages? What can they not do anymore around the house that they used to could do and they'll never be able to do again, like cut the grass or paint the house or vacuum the floor. And these things cost money. They cost time. They cost family members having to help. We can capture all those damages with experts.
This is a way for us to forecast and show this is how much it's going to affect this person in the future, which adds value to the case, and which otherwise, if we didn't do those things, would just be lost forever. Jeff, in terms of claim resolution, what are some of the things we do in order to maximize the recovery in a case in order to resolve these cases for our client's best interest?
When a client's done treating, we collect all their evidence. We do a custom demand letter and custom demand package just for that client. And we want to make a demand of the insurance company. Our negotiating team of attorneys are fantastic. They have years of experience. They've been doing this. The adjusters know them. They know all the adjusters. The adjusters know they're not going to settle for less than the maximum value. and they will fight, and they will fight hard for our clients to get the maximum recovery. And then when the cases are settled, a lot of times they can go in and get medical bills reduced and health insurance liens reduced and save tens of thousands of dollars. And a lot of attorneys will not do that.
And this is all our guys do, is do these settlements all day, every day. Is that right? And so that gives them an advantage of knowing what are proper settlement values and what are some of the things that would drive settlements up and allow us to put more money in our client's pocket.
Yeah, I mean, a broken arm, what is that worth? Is it worth more in Mecklenburg County than it is in Rowan County? A sprained neck, a burn, somebody who's a quadriplegic. What is that worth? Nobody knows what those cases are worth unless you're an attorney and you've negotiated hundreds of thousands of these cases and you've litigated these cases over and over and over again. Then you know what the values are. You know what the juries in these different counties will give you those cases. That's what the experience of our people have.
So we're not guessing under those circumstances. We
guessing.
have data upon which to draw to make an informed decision as to the value of these cases and be able to advise our clients properly. And then the beautiful thing about the whole thing together is that by contacting our firm under these circumstances, a person can have confidence and peace knowing that they have access to the very best legal service that they can in a very difficult circumstance. So they'll know that they did everything they could to resolve this problem that they are facing professionally and responsibly and in their family's best interest.